I love the group. I mean, I think we're really fortunate that we have Dan Haughton coming back, senior captain. He certainly sets the tone for our group, and me getting here in May, kind of late, halfway through spring ball, I've been fortunate to work with Coach Montgomery, and the offense has really kind of stepped up over that time that I've been here.
We've grown a lot since the first day, learning the plays, bringing the young guys along, and just really going after the DBs and the rest of the defense. And that's a really good sight. Not everything's going to be perfect, but the fact that we're competing, we're taking the effort to, go after plays, block on the perimeter, it's really exciting.
As far as the group goes, we're going to have a lot of new faces out there on the field. Losing Paxton and those guys from last year is huge for us, but Dan, Nick Lemon, today we had Grayson O'Bara make a bunch of great plays, and then some young guys popping up, some of the sophomores who are really stepping up, who we kind of saw at the end of the spring game. Our most improved player from the spring was James Elliott. He was actually out here today, made a bunch of plays, was fantastic to see. Then we have Ian Scott kind of in the slot, who's been operating really well there. Jonathan Nelson, who's going to be a junior, has been great for us too. And then I'm really excited about the first years who are coming in. A lot of talent, they got to develop, obviously get their heads in the playbook, but they've been fantastic for us so far.
I would say confident and violent. I think, you may not think of those two things as the same, but when you play confident, you play fast. You have to think that we're the best group on the field at all times, and that starts with practice and winning every rep, winning every detail. We won't be the best group on the field if we don't dominate in practice, if we don't dominate in the film room, if we don't dominate in the cafeteria. It all matters. So being confident in your process. So I want us to be confident out on the field. If we're playing confident, we'll play fast, we'll make the big plays, we'll be able to beat the DBs that are across from us. And then I want us to be violent. Not many people think of wide receivers as violent, but I think that'll separate us. If we could be violent, if we could strike guys, if we can catch the ball aggressively, if we can make plays on the perimeter, I think we could be a good group.
Camp is the start of everything. I mean, it is the pinpoint of it kind of tells you where you're going to be at the end of the season, I believe. So from a culture standpoint, building that kind of growth of saying, hey, we want to, it's no secret, right? You come to Dartmouth College, you want to be a champion. We want 4 or 5, right? So for us, it's creating a championship culture. It's creating that kind of energy, that effort, and everything we're looking for.